You just watched another competitor with half your product steal a 200K deal. Again, the prospect literally said, "Oh, we already have something like that," when your solution is nothing like theirs. Your champion, they went dark because they couldn't explain upstairs why your solution is different. And your sales rep wasted about 45 minutes of the demo explaining what you do instead of why they need it. Here's the brutal truth. You didn't lose that deal because your product isn't good enough. You lost it because that buyer couldn't tell you apart from the other vendors they're considering. Your $1 million R&D investment in your solution just got confused with something they could buy anywhere. I've watched this nightmare destroy brilliant B2B founders for 8 years. And while you're stuck explaining what you do, competitors who are easier to understand and relate to are winning deals. And it's about to get worse. You're running a $5 to $75 million company in SaaS, fintech, cybersecurity, AI, health tech. You sell complex solutions, sophisticated systems between 50, even 200K that buyers should want. But every week, the same soul-crushing pattern repeats. Prospects are confusing your solution with something totally different when it's nothing like your competitors. Prospects are treating your breakthrough solution like a commodity. Prospects are literally Googling cheap alternatives to your solution after the conversation or the demo. Your internal champion, they're getting promoted or they quit, and then you're back to square one. And here's what's really eating you at 2 a.m. You've built something incredible, genuinely game-changing, but buyers, prospective customers, treat it like something generic. Meanwhile, your buyers are using ChatGPT to research solutions. While you're focused on getting more leads, AI is recommending your competitors instead of you because they have a clearer messaging. You're burning 20, 200K a year on marketing with no revenue lift. And every month, worse competitors who make more sense to your prospects are stealing the deals that you should be getting. And the dread hits. What if we build something amazing, but the world doesn't get it? So you do what every CEO does. You throw more money at the problem. You hire a 350K CMO who's gone in 13 months with their pretty slides and no sales pipeline. You pay agencies 30K a month producing strategy decks, not sales pipeline. You spend 50, 150K on websites that look great, but they don't convert. You tried ChatGPT and ended up with generic copy that sounds like everybody else. Your sales teams are hacking together slides, more of them, more and more Franken-decks, as I call them, because nothing works. It's not compensating for the fact that your homepage is not clear. You're personally jumping on sales calls at 9 p.m. because your reps can't explain why you're worth 200K when the competitor is only at 30K, for example. But here's the thing. More marketing isn't the answer. Better ads won't fix this. A bigger budget won't solve this. The real problem? Nobody understands what you actually do. And confused buyers, they don't buy. You're not losing deals because you need more leads. You're losing them because prospects can't tell your breakthrough solution from other things out there. You're running expensive campaigns to bring in prospects who have no idea what you actually do and how it will help them. And confused buyers always choose the competitor who makes sense. Here's what we do that nobody else does. We don't run more campaigns. We fix the confusion. In 90 days, we make it crystal clear what you do so prospects think, I need this, instead of, we already have something like that. And here's how we do it. We create your complete messaging guide so that you never have to watch another 200K deal die in confusion. Your reps know exactly what to say, and you finally stop getting pulled into every important deal. We build you a custom AI that speaks your voice so you never again have to read generic marketing copy that makes you sound like everybody else. Your content explains your exact value across every touch point while you focus on running your company. We redesign your homepage so enterprise buyers understand your value in 8 seconds instead of bouncing confused. No more watching qualified prospects leave because they can't figure out what you do. We give your sales team a guide they actually could use so you never have to step into another sales call to personally explain your value. Your demos become breakthrough conversations where prospects convince themselves they need you. We make you the only choice, not the best choice. So you stop competing on price and start commanding premium rates. Prospects stop comparing you to solutions who aren't even in the same business. We turn your clarity into your biggest competitive advantage, so you never again lose sleep wondering if your worst competitors will steal your deals. Look, this is pretty straightforward. We help founders spending 5 to 10K a month on marketing that isn't working to get clear conversations that win more clients and make them the obvious choice. Our typical result? Win rates double in under 90 days. If you're tired of watching worse products win because they're just simpler to understand to prospects, book a clarity session now. This isn't a pitch. It's a 30-minute diagnostic where we'll show you exactly why buyers are getting confused and how to fix it. Let me show you how this actually works. Here's Calabrio, a $70 million SaaS company. Their messaging was confusing. Sales decks were unreadable. Website was useless. CEOs thought Calabrio was just expensive call center software when they're actually workforce intelligence. We made it crystal clear what they do in 90 days using our proven magnetic messaging framework. Here's what happened. Tripled the pipeline growth in 6 months. No more prospects saying, "Oh, we already have something like this." Win rates doubled. No more watching inferior competitors steal deals that should be theirs. Demos became strategy sessions, not product walkthroughs. No more reps wasting 45 minutes explaining what they do. That is the power of making your value crystal clear in a way that appeals to prospects. Let me show you a worst-case scenario so you know I'm not overhyping this. A mid-market SaaS CEO was paying about $22,000 a month to an agency, and there was lots of activity, but zero results for 8 months. We made one change to how he and his team explained value to his prospects using our framework. His team doubled meetings in about 3 weeks with the exact same list. Same team, same products, no extra spend, just clear explanation. No more prospects lumping them in with basic solutions. No more champions going quiet because they couldn't explain the value upstairs. Even our worst case win because confusion is almost always the bottleneck, not your marketing budget. Now, of course, you're thinking, we just redid our website and branding. But here's what nobody told you. Pretty doesn't convert. Clarity does. And I know that's tough, but your website probably looks incredible, but it says nothing compelling. Your brand is gorgeous, but confusing. That's exactly why prospects bounce. They can't figure out what you actually do in 8 seconds. You're also thinking, we already tried agencies and consultants, but agencies just create more noise. We cut through it. There's a huge difference between running more campaigns and fixing the confusion. Other consultants sell you tactics. We position you to make you the category leader. Most consultants help you sound a bit different. We make you sound like the only choice. So, if you're a CEO running a $50 million B2B company, selling complex solutions between $50K and $250K in SaaS, AI, cybersecurity, fintech, health tech, or enterprise solutions, and you're sick of losing deals to competitors who shouldn't even be in the conversation, then you need to understand this. The best product doesn't win. The clearest message does. Right now, when you're reading this, AI is reshaping how buyers find solutions. If your explanation isn't crystal clear, you're becoming invisible. Every campaign you run with a confusing message is wasted money. Every deal you lose to an inferior competitor is revenue stolen from your future. While you're reading this, some CEO with half your product just closed the deal because the buyer understood their value in 30 seconds. So here's what happens when you book a clarity session. We'll show you exactly where prospects are getting confused about your value. We'll give you one change to how you can explain what you do that you could use immediately. And if you complete the call, you'll get a copy of my book, Storycraft for Disruptors. It's our exact playbook. You'll get value whether you work with us or not. But here's what you need to know. We've helped more than 500 CEOs turn confusion into clarity since 2017. We've transformed companies that sound like everybody else into category leaders. And we've stopped countless brilliant products from dying in obscurity. This isn't marketing. This is survival. Because in B2B, the companies that win aren't just better, they're clear. Your competitors with weaker products are already getting clear explanations. The question is, will you still be explaining what you do while they're closing deals? Book your clarity session now. The call is free. Staying confused will cost you everything.